also known as Diamond Denise here, and today I have another story time for you guys. If you read the title of the video, you already know what we're going to talk about. But before we do any of that, pause this video and do me a favor. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss another video, okay? And if you like this video, enjoy this story time, by the end of the story, make sure you give my video a thumbs up. Give me some comments. Let me know what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. And just let me know, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So y'all, like, let's talk about MAC Cosmetics. Any girl that loves MAC makeup, anything, would love to work for MAC, especially if you love MAC products, okay? So MAC was one of the first makeup products I think I started using. It's very well known. Everybody knows about it, okay? So like, who wouldn't want to work for MAC? So let me tell you guys how it all started. I went in for an interview. Oh wait, let me grab something because I want y'all to see this. It's so cute. I love wearing this. So I also have a necklace. I don't keep it in my jewelry box, so I don't know where it's at the moment, but I think it's like stored away with all my other extra stuff that I keep that I really don't need and need to get rid of. Fine. So I worked at Max that was inside of Dillard's. So I'm sure there's a few things tweaked around differently with that, with it being inside of a department store, but nonetheless it was still MAC. So before I would go by the counter, I would always like talk to some of the girls. I'm always buying makeup from there. So and plus like I live in a small city, so there was no other MAC anywhere else. Like that was the closest thing I was going to get to MAC, was going inside of Dillard's. But I would go and I would talk to the girls, you know, I would just like buy products, ask about like what's new, what's going on. They were nice girls. They really are nice girls, but like we didn't make a connection outside of me just going up there. One day I was like, hey, you know, I really want to apply here. They're like, yeah, well, you know, the girl was like, hey, yeah, I've seen you come, you know, this is what's going on. We're actually getting ready to have an event, or not an event, I guess they do like a application, interview, whatever going on, and you just kind of come and everybody kind of applies together. So me, before all of that, I created me a portfolio of all the makeup that I've done. I had it very professionally put in a folder. I had the folder. Ooh, do I have the folder? Let me go grab the folder. So here's my folder. I had them put in. I'm gonna show y'all all my little business, but yeah, so I had a resume of everything that I've done, where I've worked, and then had all my personal information on it, and then like all my makeup looks back in the day on myself, on other people. Like I'm a very, very professional person anyway, so like I really tried to showcase all the makeup I've done on everybody. People they actually really loved it. They were really impressed with this book. Wow, I did this. Yeah. I have some great friends, great people that let me do makeup on them, like when I was still learning. So I turned that in prior to, showed up, me and my girl. I picked a girl that I'm cool with from back home. We showed up, and then everybody else showed up and they brought their person as well. So once we get there, they asked us a few questions, I think, and then they took our girls that we thought we were doing makeup on and switched them around, which we should have known they were going to do that. So they did that, gave us a different person, and we had such amount of time to create a look using whatever products that they pulled out for us. So we did that. Then they would come talk to us, pull us aside, talk to us, and do all that around. And I think they ended up hiring like 2 of us or 3 of us out of maybe 5 or 6, something like that. So that was that process. Okay, I was so excited. I couldn't believe I was gonna be working for MAC. Like I was just on cloud 20, right? So being new, you start from the bottom, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with working my way up to the top. I know I have to put in some work, and that's okay for me. Like that motivates me and encourages me. So I want to work with everybody that's doing what I want to do, because I'm gonna be watching you, observing, learning. Like that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to do, to grow with my skills and to hopefully one day be doing what you're doing. Apparently when I got hired, I didn't know that the company was having some stuff going on, or that particular location, that particular store. They were having some things going on with management. So in the beginning, I was getting some pretty good shifts though, however, but I just wasn't aware of everything that was going on behind the scenes. Then, pops up, we have a new manager. But we have girls that have been working there for years and that wanted that management position but did not get hired. But they brought in someone that used to work at Sephora over to work and be the manager for a MAC counter. Sephora and MAC are two different things, okay? Like, they run their business two different ways. I'm trying to figure out why we hiring someone from the outside in when we have people from the inside trying to move up. That should have been the first sign that some things may be going wrong here. Okay, she gets hired. She seems to be cool in the beginning, you know. She's like trying to make some changes but not trying to make too many because she doesn't want to step on toes. But you know, she's constantly calling I'm not sure who she was always in contact with, but somebody that was over her for like every little thing, constantly calling. Next thing you know, I noticed that my shifts started decreasing, and I was like, okay, I was working at least 4 to 5 times a week. Now I'm getting like 2 and 3 shifts a week. What's going on? Because like, that's very inconsistent. Like, and then they would tell me, oh, we're gonna call you and let you know if there's any shifts that are open up, because right now we don't have the availability for you to work. Okay, I was working a lot. Now all of a sudden y'all don't need me? Okay. Times fluctuate, season may be a little down, I don't know. But I still went to the store occasionally and just peeked by just to see who was working, who wasn't working. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna keep doing my job because I really do enjoy the job and I want to stay there. I then, while working there, the first incident that happened was basically the manager was like, hey, like, you guys work here, yada yada yada, like, we make face charts, like, feel free to make some face charts using some of the products in your downtime. And I was like, what? There's face charts? Like, I knew that they were there, but I was like, what? I can make one? Oh, okay, we can do that just whenever we want to. I thought it had to be like when new products came out to showcase how they look or how we can blend them together, yada yada yada. But she was like, no, go ahead. I was like, oh, perfect. Like, I was so excited. I was like looking through the book, I'm like, there's no people of color represented in this book, like no other shades, like they're just all white. So when I did mine, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be creative. I'm gonna insert a picture of it here, because I was really, like, I was super excited that I created this, and I put it in the book and it was fabulous. Everybody loved it. When that manager came and saw it, she didn't say anything. So I was gone, and then I came back. Like, I was gone while she was, another day when she was there, but she saw it at least twice with me and her being there. Then I was gone for like a week. I think something was going on. Came back, my picture was at the bottom of the book. The first thing she says to me is, I didn't even look at the book yet. Oh, all of the newer employees, your pictures have been put to the bottom of the book. We're trying to showcase all of our guys, I can't remember the terminology, but all of the basically seasoned artists' photos go towards the beginning of the book, so when people open up they can see their work first before they see anyone else's. I was like, okay, you know, I wanted to work here. I wasn't really thinking too much about it, but it should have been a red flag. Okay, so I'm like, all right, whatever. Okay, my picture, because it's the only black girl, is going towards the back of the book. That's in my head. That's kind of how I was thinking, but I'm like, whatever. And then I noticed, then the next week she took it out of the book and she was like, or maybe it was 2 weeks after, she was like, only seasoned artists artwork actually will be displayed in the book. But yours is beautiful, yours is so great, I have it in my office. I was like, oh, okay, who's gonna see it in the office? Nobody. But okay, it's in your office. So time goes by. Then she's like, you know, I didn't even really think to ask, well, can I have it since you have it in your office? I'm thinking maybe it's in your office because we're just keeping all the artwork so it can be seen, displayed, whatever the case is. But you know, something fishy went on with that, because then she was like, okay, we're changing out all the artwork in the book. Everybody can pick up their photos, their artwork that they created. The next day they come back to work, it'll be all right here. So when I went back to work, I went through the place they were supposed to be, and my picture was not there. So I'm asking all the other artists, like, hey y'all, have y'all seen my picture? And everybody's like, no, no, no. Okay, so then when the manager comes back, I ask her, I said, I looked through the thing and I can't find my picture there. She's like, oh, it's not there? Oh, let me go and look in the back closet. Why would it be in the back closet? No, I didn't see it in the back closet. Let me go look in my office upstairs. I'll be right back. No, it's not in my office. Are you sure you didn't take it? Maybe someone took it and they thought it was theirs. How is somebody gonna take something that they thought was theirs? Like, that doesn't make sense to me, okay? So I'm just trying to figure out what is going on with my picture. Long story short, I didn't get the picture, so I'm glad I took a picture of my picture because I didn't get my picture. And I was really upset about that. Okay. Red flag, just red flag. She just getting all the red flags. Red flag, red flag, red flag. So after that incident, not too shortly after that incident, I had an instance where my manager came to me and she was like, Diamond, we love you so much here. We love all the work you do. Like, I just want to let you know that there's an opportunity. However, I'm not telling you to leave, but there's an opportunity for Clinique. They're looking for a employee of like I guess whatever position they were hiring for. They're looking for someone to come over there, and they have more hours. But either way, she was just letting me know that Clinique had an opening and they were considering me, but she doesn't want me to leave. But if I want to leave, she understands. You see how she kind of threw all that in there in one or 2 minutes at me? Like, we love you, we want you to stay, we don't want you to leave, but they want you, and if you leave, it's okay, but we don't want you to leave, for real. She really wanted me to leave, but she was trying to make it sound like she really liked me and she wanted me to stay, but she didn't care nothing about me. And I was like, no, I really love MAC. Like, I enjoy working here, even though I'm not getting as many hours as I used to get. Like, I would have preferred to be here than go over there and sell Clinique skincare I do care about, but Clinique that I don't even use, like, I'm not gonna go do that. Why would I want to do that? I don't want to sell something that I don't truly care about or truly have a passion about. Like, that's just pointless to me. It's gonna be fake. It's gonna be all for sales. So I told her, you know, like, that's not nothing I'm interested in doing. And when I told her that, she was like, okay, and then kind of left. And I'm like, I'm getting horrible vibes from her. And I used to ask some of the other girls, like, I don't know what's going on. And the girls were like saying, they probably didn't say it to her. Hopefully none of them see this video. If they do, it's like, this happened a while ago. Anyway, the girls were kind of saying like they didn't really care too much for the new manager, because basically, like, she was not really familiar with MAC. She came from Sephora and she was kind of doing some things that were a little shady. Now, I don't know to what extent of shady things she was doing. They didn't really give me all the details, me being, of course, new, but That's what happened. And I felt like I was just not included in a lot of things that went on with Mac. I felt like I started slowly being like kind of kicked off, pushed off. But the other girls that I know, even from my little experience that I had, was better than, was still getting hours and still doing this and still doing that, which I just think overall, like, it should be about like your sales and your skills. Like, that's what you need representing you. Like, other people that just want to work here just to work here, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, it wasn't fair to me. Like, I understand if you are like part-time, you can't do full-time, that's cool, but for real, the manager that I had at the time was just really shady, and I felt like a lot of the shade was towards me. So after that, I ended up getting a job. It ended up getting accepted into graduate school, and I was moving away, and I wanted to continue my continue with Mac. So she told me, oh, you can't transfer, but you can always like apply somewhere else, and we'll keep you on as seasonal, so when you come back, you know, in December, you can still work with us. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I tried to call Mac, but it's like a long process to even get in contact with anybody as far as employment or employee wise, or trying to transfer within the system and stuff like that. But so it took me forever to really do that, and I kind of ended up hitting a lot of dead ends, and not even getting in touch with anyone for some reason. Like, it just took forever, and to the point where I actually started calling some of the stores, but a lot of stores in DC that I was trying to get in at weren't hiring for anyone. So I kind of ended up giving up on Mac, and that was like my end of Mac journey. So when I came back around the time for Christmas, I wanted to, you know, I called the manager and she did not answer the phone, and I sent her a text and she still did not answer my text. And then I was like, okay, whatever. I was trying to purchase something, I wanted to use my discount, and then they had to call and verify my employment, and they ended up finding out, like, they were like, oh, you no longer work for Mac. And I was like, what? I no longer work for Mac? I sent that lady a quick text right then and there. I said, excuse me, I've tried to recall you so and so amount of times. I also sent you a text again. Now I'm just not finding out that I no longer work for Mac. I'm confused when you discussed that I was going to be seasonal. Quickly was able to respond then. Oh, hi Diamond, sorry, welcome back. Hope you have a great holiday season. I was busy and I couldn't respond to your last message, and I kind of forgot about it. But yeah, unfortunately, things happened basically while you were gone, and we had to let you go. What? So between things happening, you could let me know that I was let go? Like, it was so unprofessional. I have never worked for a company that was that unprofessional, but I believe that it was really the lady and the way that she was handling her position. It was horrible. I don't know how you lose someone's picture. I don't know how you all of a sudden can't put certain pictures in the book. I don't get it. I don't get it. Unless there's something going on behind the doors, behind the scene, I don't get it. And it was really upsetting because I really do love Mac, and I wish that I could have had an opportunity to really, you know, grow with them and just expand with Mac. Hopefully one day they will allow me to work with them and we can partner together on something with my YouTube or my blog. Blog is coming soon, you guys. I just kind of slowly spit that out there, but there is a blog coming, so be on the lookout for that. But or any of my social media sites or handles, because I do truly love Mac. I still use a lot of their products. As a matter of fact, I use a lot of their products, but the way that like I was handled while working for them with that management really sucked. And I tried to reach out to them and I didn't get any responses back. But everybody wants to see themselves represented, especially in the makeup industry, especially in the makeup world. Like, you want representation wherever you go, no matter what color your skin is. If you see people that look like you or someone that looks like you, you are more inclined to stop, take a look, and try to be a part of whatever you're seeing going on. And you know, that's kind of what I was trying, maybe I was trying to implement. Probably just, I need my own makeup counter. But that's how it ended for me. I guess I got fired. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned a little something. I mean, the moral of the story is just advocate for yourself, advocate for your rights. Don't be passive about things. If something is not feeling right in your gut, in your heart, make sure you speak up for it. Stand up for you. Make sure you are represented wherever you are, and be inclusive of others. Do not let anyone make you feel like you don't belong somewhere, because you belong wherever you are. You belong. That's where God has you. That's where you will be. Period. Point blank, the end. Okay guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. If you enjoy these stories or want another story, let me know. What do you want me to talk about? I'm talking this week. All week I am talking. It can get juicy. Okay. See y'all later.